The sound echoed across the empty village just after midnight. One ring, then another, then another. People woke to find the church bell swinging wildly on its own. There was only one problem. The church had been abandoned for decades. The priest who once tended it had vanished without a trace, and locals avoided the building after sunset. They said something lived there, something that hated being disturbed. At dawn, a group of villagers finally gathered enough courage to investigate. The church doors stood open. Inside, the air was cold enough to see their breath. The bell rope swayed gently, as though invisible hands had released it moments before. Then they saw the footprints, bare human footprints, wet, dark, leading from the altar and disappearing into a solid stone wall. No one could explain it. The village tried to forget, but the bell rang again the following week. This time, a young shepherd followed the sound into the fog. He never returned. Days later, his body was discovered in a field miles away. His face was frozen in terror. His eyes stared toward the church. Word spread quickly. The old stories returned. According to local legend, the church had once been built over a mass grave. Centuries earlier, dozens of plague victims had been buried beneath the foundations. When the final priest tried to consecrate the ground, witnesses claimed they heard screams rising from below the floorboards. Soon afterward, he vanished. Now villagers believed the dead were calling. Each time the bell rang, someone disappeared. A traveler, a farmer, a child, always at night, always after the third ring. Years passed. The church rotted. The bell tower crumbled, yet the ringing never stopped. Even today, some claim that on cold, foggy nights, the bell can still be heard echoing across the countryside. Locals know the rule. If you hear the abandoned bell ring 3 times after midnight, do not look for the church, because if you find it, the dead may finally find you too.